everybody, and welcome to Less Loved. Last time we took a look at Red Death. If you want to check that out, I will leave a link in the description to the Less Loved video and also the live commentary video that goes along with it. This time, when I asked you guys what you'd want to see in a Less Loved video, I was actually pretty surprised to see this hand cannon. But I think it's because a lot of you actually do love this weapon, but you don't see it that often. And that weapon is Ace of Spades. Ace of Spades is the exotic hand cannon that you get from the gunsmith that only hunters can use, and it kind of encompasses what hunters are all about: precision and awareness. For your sights, you have True Sight, Quick Draw, and Steady Hand. The second perk is Firefly. You can then choose between High Caliber, Perfect Balance, and Reinforced Barrel. And then you have the exotic perk, which is called Maverick, where precision kills move one round from your ammo reserves into the magazine. And Ace of Spades also has Third Eye. Now, this is a hand cannon that a lot of people still swear by. When I said on Twitter that I was going to be doing Ace of Spades, they're like, oh my god, I love that weapon, and it's the only weapon that I use. And like I said, I think that's why a lot of people wanted me to do a Less Loved on it, because a lot of people have found that Ace of Spades is a good weapon, but they don't see anyone using it. And when I first got my hands on it, I felt the exact same way. It always felt more accurate than any of the other exotic counterparts, and coupling that with Third Eye, you're always prepared to hit headshots on people while still being aware of your surroundings. The one complaint that I have seen from people is that the exotic perk doesn't seem to do enough to warrant using it over another weapon, but I personally love any weapon that allows me to keep shooting and not have to reload. Take Bad Juju, for example, or First Curse. All of these weapons reward you for getting kills or precision kills and allow you to stay prepared to take on anyone that tries to challenge you. You don't have to dip out of the madness to run away and reload and recompose yourself, I guess. You can stand your ground, confident in your ability to land the precision kills, and keep on shooting with the extra ammo that you are given. Now, granted, one round isn't the biggest amount of rounds that you can get, but it definitely does keep you in the action more than just shooting and not getting any rounds back, which I am all about. Ace of Spades is currently the best exotic hand cannon, in my opinion. When it comes to how stable it is, when it comes to how reliable it is, hand cannons are all about that. If you don't have that in a hand cannon, just like people will tell you, if it doesn't have rifle barrel and rangefinder, you delete it. It's not worth it, because otherwise it's not going to be consistent enough for you. Ace of Spades is actually very consistent, and it's one of the few exotic hand cannons that can be consistent enough to keep up with the legendaries that are dominating the Crucible. I did choose to opt in for Reinforced Barrel over having more stability, and it does lower your stability to a very, 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 very low amount. You have not a lot of stability when you go for Reinforced Barrel, but I found that it was a lot better than the other option. I felt that as long as you pace your shots, you take your time, you can hit shots very, very, very reliable with Ace of Spades and Reinforced Barrel. I'm sure there's a few people out there who are like, what are you doing? Why are you using Reinforced Barrel? But I did use both. I've used Ace of Spades quite a lot, and I've used both, and just in the current meta currently now, I found that Reinforced Barrel was making the gun even more consistent for me. And I gotta say, it is really, really fun to hit a headshot, kill them, they explode a Firefly, they're standing next to someone, and you can hit them and explode them. It is an awesome feeling. First of all, Firefly always makes me happy. I don't know what it is about killing things with Firefly, but it just feels really good. And when it does enough damage to the other person to where you can two-tap them, that is just fantastic. And of course, you're getting your ammo back all the time while you're doing that, so you can keep hitting those headshots and Fireflying people, and it's great. I personally love Firefly. Firefly is enough. But Third Eye is really helpful. I know a lot of people will say this perk isn't that great. You know, it's not super amazing. It's not the best perk in the world. But I think that it's a great thing to have. There's definitely no negative with having it on a weapon. You can stay aimed down, which means that you are ready. You have your weapon ready and aimed when that person is going to come around the corner. And you can see on your radar that they are about to come around the corner. So that actually does give you a good amount of leg up on the other person. You are ready. You can see them on the radar and you're also aiming. So I think Third Eye is a great perk. Now I know there's a ton of hunters out there watching this video who absolutely love Ace of Spades. So I want all of you right now, what I want you to do is head into the comment section and splurge your love all over your keyboard onto this video on why you adore this weapon. The reason I adore it, I love Firefly. I love having Third Eye, and I love being able to stay in the action by having bullets put it back into my weapon. Plus, it's one of the most reliable exotic hand cannons in the game. It can actually compete with the AS Lunas and the Palindromes. So I definitely can't complain. That's a lot to love about it. Let me know what you love about it in the comments section. And Ace of Spades, thank you for joining us hunters on our journey. We love you, we appreciate you, and you are no longer less loved. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, leave it a like. Don't forget to check the description for the link to the live version of the Ace of Spades live commentary thing. There will be a link there as soon as it is available. I love you guys. Remember to stay awesome, and I'll speak to you amazing, awesome, beautiful people later. Bye.